Hi, this is Tom Brashears, new Director of Alumni Engagement Annual Giving here at Marymount, and I'm honored today to be with Lita Treacy, one of our many valued alumni from the class of 1961. Welcome.
60. It's wrong.
Excuse me, class of 1960. I don't want to sell you short. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that.
It's a privilege and an honor to be at Marymount whenever we can be here.
Well, that's awesome. That's what we love to hear from our alumni. And what originally brought you to alumni or to Marymount?
Well, my mother had a great love for her college, and I was always supposed to go to St. Elizabeth's in New Jersey, where I'm from, which was a half hour from my house. That didn't really interest me. And so somehow or other, my mother heard of Marymount University, well, Marymount Junior College at the time, and we came down, and it was actually my first time on a plane.
Oh, wow.
And we came and we met with Sister Magella, Mother Magella, and of course, once anybody is in her presence, you are overcome by her personality and her concern and her caring that she has for each and every person that was on campus. And so we left, and I said to my mom, I need to go here.
Oh, wonderful.
I need to come. It's only for 2 years, and then I'll go to your college. So anyway, I was able to come and graduate from Marymount, and it's still in my heart. And I'm still close with my friends from our class, and it's been a long time. It's been a great journey.
So the 2 years you spent here, what's your fondest memory of your time here as a student?
I shouldn't say this, but it's my friends.
It's okay. That's okay.
Friends are important, as everybody knows, and the deeper the roots, the better the friend.
Sure.
And I think Marymount has proven that to me today and every day.
Well, that's great. So after Marymount, where did you go? Did you go to St. Elizabeth's? Or?
Well, I went home, and my mom and dad said to me, what are you going to do? And I said, I think I'll move to New York. And my mother said, great, how are you going to pay for it? And I said, I thought you would. No. I said, well, I guess I'm staying here.
Okay.
So I decided I had had enough of the studies, and I went out and had one interview, and I got a job. I had studied liberal arts transfer, and I was accepted as a teacher at a parochial school. And I wanted kindergarten, and that wasn't available. They put me in 6th grade. I loved it. But the next year, the teacher left in kindergarten, and I was accepted as the teacher, and I had my wish come true. And the next thing I did was married and had children, and that was the end of my teaching career.
My mom had a very similar story. She graduated, went off to teach at a Department of Defense school in Germany, then met my father, and then that was the end of her teaching career. But looking back your time as a teacher, is there something from the time at Marymount, your education at Marymount, that prepared you for that, or anything you can look back on that really kind of excited you about the ability to be a teacher? Or?
Well, they built a lot of confidence in me, and I wasn't overcome by confidence when I came. I was just grateful to be here, and all the different courses that I took and the different teachers that had an interest in me built me to have confidence to just go find a job, and it was not hard to do.
Wonderful. So I know you've had some opportunities recently to interact with some of the current students, and especially the student athletes. Talk to me about that a little bit.
That was such a pleasure. We don't often get to meet, as a member of the board, it's seldom that we really get to meet students and hear what they do and what it means to them to be at Marymount. And we met, I think, 3 or 4 student athletes and scholars. They were all scholars, which was really impressive. And they were all tight with each other. They really leaned on one another for support. And you could see this team spirit come right through. And I call it the Marymount spirit.
That's wonderful.
So being with them in real life and hearing their stories and seeing their objectives and their goals and how they're living it out was very, very encouraging. And there wasn't a student there that doesn't love Marymount like my classmates did.
That's wonderful. So last question. What would be your one or maybe two bits of advice to a graduating Marymount seniors? They get ready to enter the world of today.
I think networking is really important, and I think networking can really be to your advantage, especially if you've been a friend and you don't know where your friends are going or what you can do, and you're searching. And so I recommend that you stay tight with your class if it's possible. I recommend that you come and join Marymount in their alum activities. And just as you reached out to your friends when you were here at Marymount, reach out to people you meet, and you don't know where that line will take you.
Well, wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Tom.
joining us today, and I look forward to interacting with you in the future.
Look forward to it also.
All right, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
We'll be right back.